guys, Corinne Musser, Mucking Fusser here today to share with you this cool looking water marble nail art. Alright, let's go ahead and get started. First you're going to want to start out by, of course, painting your nails with a base coat of white. And then you're going to want to go ahead and cover up your nails. Today I'm trying out a different technique and I'm using a combination of latex and tape. So I've put latex around my nail, which is a liquid latex from Colorful Nails. And then I'm just using 2 pieces of masking tape to put around my nail, as you can see there. This is just going to help so that you don't get any polish on your skin. In your water marble, get a small cup with room temperature filtered water. I'm using a cup from Walmart. It's like a 3-ounce plastic cup. And then get yourself some colors that pretty much water marble good in the water. The colors I'm using today are A. England's Camelot, which is that black there. And then I'm using 2 colors from Cirque Colors, which is Hudson and Lady Liberty. 2 nice kind of blues. So just keep dropping your circles. You know, you can kind of touch the water if you need to get the polish off of the brush. But you just want to keep dropping the polish in the water until you have a nice kind of bullseye. The number one question that I get tends to be what kind of polishes work best for water marbling. So I would recommend brands such as OPI, Zoya, Sally Hansen's, Wet n Wild. It's really a lot about trial and error. Okay, so now that I have my bullseye of colors done, I'm going to start designing the water marble. So I'm just using a water marble tool today. I'll put a link to where you can get that in the description. You just want something that's kind of pointy. So begin by going from the middle circle to the outer part of the cup on opposite sides, and then do this again from the middle circle, going on like the adjacent side of both of those lines, and then once more in between those lines. Now what you're going to want to do is go from the outer part of the cup into the middle circle. Make sure that you're always wiping off the tool that you're using in between strokes, because you don't want any polish on that tip because it's going to mess up your design. You know, there's many different ways to get this kind of design, and this is one of the better ways to make it kind of neater. It just depends on what kind of polishes you're using. Sometimes they can break up, sometimes they can dry too fast, you know. So take your prepped finger and line it up with where you want your design to be on your nail, and be cautious about this, you know. And then dip your finger on top of the polish and then submerge your whole finger into the water. And then grab another tool and clean up the polish that's on top of the water, kind of blow on it to dry it. This is to prevent any polish getting on your design. And when that is done, just bring your nail gently out of the water. Now carefully take the tape off, and also the latex that's on your nail. If you're using latex, you can just use tape or you can just use latex, however you prefer to do it. Always be careful when you're doing this because you don't want the tape to smudge your design. And then I like to take a Q-tip and kind of just get the excess off of my nail, and then I also take a Elf's Cosmetics brush to get the excess off of my cuticles. And after it's dried, I like to put a nice top coat on. Always use a top coat when you're doing nail art. So thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch my video today. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed making it for you. There will be many more in the future, and I hope you check out the ones I've already made. Thank you so much. Comment if you have any questions, and as always, subscribe. Thank you. Hey you guys, Corinne Musser and Mucking Fusser here today to share with you these French tipped flamed water marble nails, which I'm doing for day 2 of the 31-day challenge. So let's go ahead and get started. So first off, what you want to do is, of course, paint your nails with a base of white. This helps the water marble stand out. To cover up my nail today, I'm using Simply Peel from Manicurist. It's like a liquid latex. This is the first time I'm using this specific product, but I've used other latex peel-off products before. So you simply just put it on your nail in the area that's going to get polish on it, and you wait for it to dry and then peel it off after you've done your nail art. You can also use masking tape or scotch tape instead of this if you don't have it. Now that your finger is all prepped and ready for the marble, here are some tools that you're going to want to get before you start. You need to have some sort of pointy tool to make the marble with, and then you need to have some sort of tool to pick up the excess polish when you're done with the marble. You're also going to want to grab yourself a small plastic cup with room temperature filtered water. Make sure your polishes you're using work in the water, meaning make sure you have ones that spread and don't dry quickly. Today I'm using Bonita Cosmetics colors and also a pipe dream polish color. You can find the links to all the products that I use in the description. So after you've dropped all the polishes and gotten your bullseye, grab your tool and then go from the inner ring to the outer part of the cup. Then you're going to kind of go back and forth each side of the cup, going kind of slowly. We're going to be making just a simple striped design. Keep doing this until you've gone through the whole cup. And now what we're going to do is do that same motion, but just in the opposite side of the cup. So this is going to create a very fine pattern of stripes for your water marble, which I think resembles kind of a flame look. When you're done making your pattern, twist your cup so that you have it lined up with your finger, and then gently dip your nail into the cup, submerging your finger fully into the water. Grab your tool and pick up the excess polish, then bring up your nail slowly out of the water. Now to begin the first cleanup process, I like to use a pair of scissors to cut off my liquid latex, and then I use a pair of tweezers to take the rest of it off. Whatever barrier you are using, whether it be latex or tape, make sure you do not touch your design after you're finished. You'll be very sad. I use an Elf's Cosmetics brush dipped in acetone to remove the rest of the polish that's on my fingernail. This helps get deep into the cuticle. Now, you can stop here, but if you want the flames, apply a top coat and then wait for 20 to 25 minutes for it to dry. For the flame design today, I'm using some nail vinyls from Twinkled Tea. This just makes it a lot easier to get the nice flame on your nail. Take it off with some tweezers and line it up to where you want it on your nail. I placed the sticker so that the tips of my nails will be white and the rest of them will be the flamed marble. Make sure to gently press down on your sticker before you apply your polish. I decided to use white today because I felt like it would help the water marble stand out. I'm just using 2 coats of Circuit Colors Carpe Diem. You could dab on your white if you'd like to be a little bit more careful, because as you can see what's about to happen to me when I take this off of here, I get a little bit of a snag, which can happen sometimes when you're using nail vinyls. So I'm going to show you just really quickly how to fix that up, kind of doctor it. Stab yourself some white polish onto a surface and grab a dotting tool or a brush of some sort and gently fill in the areas that need some white. So this just helps you from having to redo the whole nail again. So hey, not everybody's perfect, right? And then just go ahead and go in and clean up the rest of the polish that's surrounding your nail. And of course, when it's dry, finish it off with a nice top coat, which actually makes it look a lot nicer and neater and finer. I know there's a lot of information in a quick amount of time, so if you ever have any questions, please feel free to ask. I can't thank you guys enough for taking the time to watch my work, and if you'd like to, please subscribe and connect with me on social media. Bye!